Tell me about this film with the Foo Fighters.
The Foo Fighters are doing a horror comedy movie, and it's like sort of just like we're at a time where every movie now is like trying to tell you how to vote or lecture you on like morality or like it's just I don't know when as a comedian I signed up to just be a scumbag. Like I don't want to have to be your hero and be your moral compass, So I just whenever a project comes along that's just like this is all just like. Just completely for entertainment and entertainment alone. I was reading the script and I said no actually initially because there was a scene where I had to sing a heart song in front of the entire band. Like I play
Dave Grohl.
I play like the neighbor Encino whore, straight offer, like groupie that is obsessed with just sleeping with all of them and trying to get in their band. So I'm like go up to them and I'm like, do you need a backup singer? Like, and I start singing a heart song in front of them. And then the day of, they were like, oh, it turns out we can't get the license the song in time, so we're just going to have you sing Everlong by the Foo Fighters. And I was like, you want me to sing a Foo Fighters song in front of all the Foo Fighters? Like, it was, because also it's like me, they're like, oh, Whitney's going to be bad at singing, it's going to be so funny. It's not funny, it's like sad. Like, people like feel sorry for me. It's like, it's not funny, it's like, is she okay? Like, and so I'm singing a Foo Fighters song, like looking at Pat Smear in the eyes and being like, this is my actual nightmare. Like singing, Is
this the horror in
to
the
my
film?
heroes? Yeah. And then I get murdered in a very satisfying way. For all of you Reddit people that hate me, you're gonna love me getting murdered in this movie. And I got to have some sex scenes with a Foo Fighter. So.
Hey, that is what's called a bucket list for some.
Yeah, and I had like a lot of Sutter Home before it, so I looked convincing.
Studio 666 available in theaters nationwide. You are in it. Will Forte's in it too.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's
cool,
a
man.
crazy cast, and Dave Grohl like gets possessed and murders all the bandmates. It's like amazing.
I mean, if Dave Grohl asks you to do something, the answer is of course.
Show
right?
up.
Of
Yeah,
course.
it's the best, and he's so funny, and I don't understand why.
Okay.
I'm like, is this a Scientology thing? Why are you so funny and so nice and so talented? This is fishy.
He's not a Scientologist.
No,
is
I
he?
don't think so. But it's just like suspicious when someone's like good at everything and cool.
You're like, wait a second.
Yeah, it can't
Yeah.
be real. It can't be real.
Yeah.
And the Touch Me tour.
No one sexually harassed me. It was very insulting. Touch Me tour. Yes, I'm touring all around the country and just trying to not screw up the team names because I'm going to lots of like random cities. Because I definitely booked 60 cities, assuming like half would cancel because of COVID. So
and none of them
none of
have?
them canceled, and I'm like, oh god, I have to do these. But yeah,
great.
so I'm doing like 3-4 cities a week and trying to get back out there and do comedy again.
And people are ready to
The people,
rock, right?
it's so
People
done.
are ready
Like
to-
comedians are such brats. We're such babies. We're like, no one lets us say anything. That we have to do comedy for people in masks. It's like we'll complain about sugar cookies and hot pockets. Like they're just ignore us. Ignore our
What's
whining.
a complaint on a hot pocket?
Remember,
on.
well, was that Jim Gaffigan had a whole thing about hot pockets, right? I think.
course.
Yeah, like and Gary Goldman complains about sugar cookies. Like there's nothing we will not blow out of proportions. Chris knows he's married to one.
Well,
That's the way it goes.
that's right. Are you married to one?
No, not
Okay,
technically.
just want to make sure.
Okay, yeah, no, it's I
just need to know where
I mean,
the
we're
register
with
is.
child and own a house. It's
Right,
like-
yeah, this is the one thing you can hold on to.
That's pretty much it.
one thing you're going to hold out on.
Where do I get that outfit?
A garbage can near you, a gutter,
honestly, like,
outside Carrot Top's show in Vegas.
It's like Raggedy. It's like Raggedy Ann.
I
like,
think you get it at the AIDS quilt outlet. I don't know. What is this?
I didn't know that such a thing existed.
Is that a good fantasy team name?
Look,
my- no.
weed is now legal in California, and YouTube stars are designing merch, and this is what happens. So I think we need to make it illegal again.
Are you gonna fight Jake Paul next?
You know what? I might.
By the way, I would never really spend a lot of money on a fight, but I would pay.
I
to see
could
that.
win emotionally. Physically, I don't know. I mean,
How would you
I just-
emotionally win over Jake Paul?
That's manipulating men is my Daytona.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.